Welcome, dear viewership, to another edition of the Pathfinder Kingmaker Mega Mod, last Azanti edition, with the side of the one-man show. Last time we were exploring Lake Silverstep Village. This time we're still exploring it, because I noticed that there's still a quest to finish. Let's finish with this quest as much as practical and move on from there, with a like to the likes and a subscribe to the subscriptions. Let's begin, dear viewership, and let's enjoy.
That was easy. I do what I must. I'm there. A trivial task.
I suspect that this Ivar is actually a shapeshifter. It's very likely.
A trivial task.
Needs deeper into the woods. Okay. Shoop, shoop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy is a lycanthrope. Pretty sure.
In due time.
It would make sense that he would be able to lead the canines out of the village and call himself something.
This will hurt. You should have run. Don't hold back! This will hurt.
Don't come closer. Don't. How can I stop it? It's too strong. It's too strong. Yep, lycanthrope.
You should have run.
Cat versus dogs.
Strike!
A bit awkward in the animation, but it still worked. Hallelujah.
One with the shadows. Don't hold back. This will hurt.
The werewolf's powerful body shrinks and contorts, the beastly features transforming into the face of Ivar, the hunter. There are deep wounds all over his body. So this is how it finally ends. Please, tell me the truth about what happened to you. Let it be my last fairy tale then. Once upon a time there lived a stupid young hunter named Ivar. He loved his family, his wife, his son, his little daughter very much. He also loved making up fairy tales for his children, but one night he came up with a foolish story, one about a silver dragon that can only be spotted if you climb to the top of a high cliff as the new moon rises. That very night, the children snuck out of the house and, well, their bodies were found at the base of the cliff the next morning. His poor wife's heart couldn't bear the loss, Lissa. She was gone soon after, so Ivar cursed himself, cursed his own blabbering tongue, restless mind. Standing near the graves of his family, he could only mutter to himself over and over, "I'm a monster. I'm a monster." Then he felt the self-inflicted curse begin to melt him from the inside, burning him, turning him into a beast. He became a werewolf, swore to protect the village, to honor the memory of Lissa and his children. He wanted to serve people, to bring them good instead of evil, at least once. Well, you could work for me. I like you. Well, sorry, Baroness, but no. I'm not interested in working for anyone else. Besides, the village would never accept me if they learned who I really am. So please, just finish me off or let me go. The choice is yours. Well, if I were to spare you, what would happen? I stopped looking to the future long ago, but I don't think I belong here anymore, especially if people discover the truth. Would either spare my life, I'd leave. Leave and try to find a new reason to live. How did you serve people? There's always someone trying to take from the villagers, be it their property or their lives. Many is a villain who has become food for worms in the nearby woods. The only danger I haven't gained against is a gang holed up in a nearby cave. I started hunting them down, but it seems I've run out of time to finish the job. Tell me about this gang. Well, are you planning to visit? The gang's not big, but they are well trained. They're very familiar with the woods around here. They've made a den in one of the caves to the west near the lake. It isn't far. I'd prefer not to kill you. I was not expecting mercy, but I am certainly grateful for it. Go, and forgive yourself. It happens. Ivar bows slightly when he glimpses in pain. A word in parting, if I may. Baroness, consider my werewolf instincts talking. I can tell you'll be the subject of stories and legends yourself soon. And I'm sure they'll be told far and wide across the land. Now, whether they'll be tales of terror or of hope, well, that'll be up to you. As well, that was interesting.
Follow if you dare.
Yeah, let's head back to the village and determine what happens before we conclude this episode. So, what do the villagers say if we tell them about these new developments?
I'm there.
Your suspicions about Ivar were somewhat well-founded. He was a werewolf. A werewolf, so that's who... I hope you killed that beast. No, I let him live. That was a short-sighted decision. Your Grace.
I'd do what
Killing
I
him
want.
was lawful evil. I didn't want to. And apparently the villagers have nothing to say.
I'm off.
Except for Bravis, who isn't technically a villager, just a traveling merchant. Well, thank you, dear viewership. This marks the end of this episode. With a like to the likes and a subscribe to the subscriptions. Good night. Thank you, everyone. God bless.